Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome in if this is your first time being here. This is Empowered Gems Tarot. My name is Melissa. This channel used to be called Tarot by Melissa, so if you've been looking for me under that name, then you are in the correct place. Today's reading I'm really excited to do because this is going to be all about your next romantic relationship, new love energy. So what I'm looking for in this reading is a little bit of info about the next committed romantic relationship that you may end up in. So we're going to get some insight into the dynamics of that relationship, maybe how you'll meet this person. And then we're also going to try to uncover who the person is or some of their traits and qualities as well. Remember that this is a general collective reading on YouTube, so the messages may not apply to every single person viewing. So use your discernment, and if something that I am speaking about in this reading today doesn't feel like it really fits with you or your situation, or just feels a little bit off for what you know about your love life at this time, those are typically indications that it's not your message and you need to just release that and let that go. Probably a message for someone else out there in the collective who's viewing the video. If you guys did want to book a personal reading with me, the details on how you can book on my website are linked in the description box down below. And personal readings are, a great way to get a more specific read on your own energy if that's something that you feel that you need at this time. All right, so let's go ahead and select your reading. So group number 1 is going to be the Mahogany Tarot, and we're working with this really beautiful piece of strawberry quartz. Group number 2 is the Tinseltown Tarot, and this really beautiful amethyst. And group number 3 is the Field Tarot, and this really beautiful piece of black moonstone. So I want you all to take a deep breath and really kind of think about the question that we're asking today, which is all about your next romantic relationship. Go ahead and select the crystal or the deck that you're feeling the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below to find the timestamp that will skip you ahead to your chosen reading. See you there. Hey, group number 1, if you guys were drawn to the Mahogany Tarot and this really beautiful strawberry quartz crystal, this is going to be your message, your reading, where we're going to be looking into your next romantic relationship. So my goal and intention with this reading today is to look into the next committed relationship that you would likely be in, and we'll get some insight into what that relationship dynamic may look like, as well as who the person may be, some of their traits and qualities. Remember, guys, this is a general reading on YouTube, so you may find that this doesn't fully resonate with you, or sometimes with these readings, what's predicted out may not be what you want in love, and that's totally fine. Just remember, you have free will, so if you see something you don't like in the reading, you can just say, I don't claim that. And if you meet said person that we're channeling here, you can just say, no, thank you. Okay. All right, so let's jump in. We're going to start by looking to see a little bit about this connection. So we're starting off here with romanticism with Neptune. Ooh, okay. Ooh, and then we also have the Taurus energy, cultivate. So I already really like this overall energy, group number 2. I definitely feel like there's a balance that I see here between practicality and spirituality with Neptune and with Taurus. This is a very sensual sort of connection that I'm picking up on. You guys might meet this person and just feel like you're in Delulu land right away. And I don't know that it's necessarily a bad thing. We're gonna get to that. I know a lot of times when the word Delulu is used, it's not always in a positive sense, because it kind of has this connotation of we're not seeing something clearly, and there could be an aspect of that with Neptune for sure, right? But what I'm feeling is this is definitely a deeply spiritual connection. I think it's a deeply romantic connection. I definitely think that you and this person are going to be seeing like the positive ideal traits in one another. And with Taurus energy here, again, it's very sensual, but also very practical. I do think that this is showing to be a connection that could potentially be longer term, right? Because Taurus is all about, slow and steady and really laying the proper foundation for something that's going to be sustainable in the long run. You and this person could also both just be like very good looking or very beautiful with Taurus energy here, or there's something about beauty or cultivating something that's luxury energy coming through with this as well. So as I'm shuffling the deck, the Lovers showing itself here. So yeah, I definitely feel like this is a spiritual connection. Let's keep going. Please, Spirit, I want this to be good. All right, let's see. So let's get the tea, group 1. Tell us a little bit more about this connection. 2 of Cups showing itself here as I'm parting the deck. Tell us a little bit about this relationship for group 1. Tell us a little bit more about this relationship. What's the energy of this connection with group 1 and this new person? We have the 10 of Wands. Okay, show me the energy of my pile 1 viewers and how they're showing up in this connection and this dynamic. We have a 7 of Swords. Okay, and show me the energy of their person. The 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, you guys, what is going on? This is so interesting. I'm going to pull just a couple of these oracles for you and your person, just so we can kind of get a little more info into what these tarot cards are telling us. With the 10 of Wands, I'm wondering if you guys meet this person in the gym, because that is my unique connotation with the 10 of Wands, is that it means weightlifting for me sometimes. That's very niche. It may not be the case for all of you, right? I know not everybody here is probably meeting this person in the gym, but that is just something that I'm getting for some of you. Let's see. Tell us a little bit more, please, Spirit, about this connection. What does group 1 need to know? Show me the energy of my group 1 viewers as it pertains to this connection. I will say this, you guys, I feel like the level of physical and sexual chemistry is off the charts with this person, because I'm feeling that like really strong in my clear sentience right now. Show me this person and their energy toward group 1. We have the photograph. Ooh. So this person, you guys, it's kind of interesting because like we do have this energy of heartbreak and the 5 of Cups being here at the bottom of the deck for their energy. So I definitely kind of feel like this person could be recently out of a breakup or recently out of a relationship. I'm also seeing the Empress card here underneath of that. So it's possible that they're going through like a divorce or some sort of separation when you guys meet. Or maybe they're just still kind of healing from that. It may not be that it was recent, but maybe it's just something that they are still kind of moving through the healing process from. Grieving something here, grieving some sort of a loss when you guys meet each other. So yeah, this person with the 10 of Cups, I think they're kind of pulling in some of this Neptunian energy here. I think that this person is really into you when you guys meet each other with that 10 of Cups. Like, for some of you guys, maybe you and this person have a history. I know that a lot of you guys don't want to hear about past people, right? But this could be somebody for some of you where there's a history here, where maybe you and this person broke up and now you're coming back together, because we have this energy of nostalgia here. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia. Then we also have making new memories. So I think it could go either way. For some of the collective, this is definitely like an older connection or someone that you already know or have a history with. And maybe that breakup, heartbreak energy is about you. that we saw. But for others of you, this is a person who may be ready to make new memories, right? Maybe they've just gotten out of something and they're ready for something new. They're ready for a fresh start. Okay, this person I think is going to really idealize you. They're really going to idealize you. I think they're going to put you up on a pedestal, which makes a lot of sense with that Neptune energy, that romanticism energy. But I'm wondering if there is something about this situation with the 10 of Cups or 10 of Wands where it may feel like it's a lot of work or effort involved to connect or to see each other. Because the 10 of Wands can talk about burdens, right? It can talk about having a lot of burdens. So it could be that if this person did just get out of a relationship, right? Maybe they have children they have to think about. Maybe they have like an ex-partner that's still sort of like, you know, especially if they have children, like the ex-partner may still be kind of a part of their day-to-day. You know what I mean? And so that it's almost like the energy of baggage is what I'm getting with this a little bit here. We're going to see. I'm going to get more info as we go on. But I do think this person, when you guys connect with them, they're really putting you on a pedestal. And they're, I think, the one that's in Delulu land when it comes to you. Okay. Now for you, my viewer, we have I like you. So I think for you, this might be like more of a slow burn as it pertains to this person. I see you being a little bit more grounded, maybe a little bit more this practical energy is your energy here. But I think you do like this person. I think there's going to be an energy of you wanting to date them and just kind of see how things go, right? There's that potential, there's that curiosity. But you guys also have the 7 of Swords here. So I think that there is something, I don't know if you guys have been like kind of looking at this person or like watching them from afar. Maybe this is someone that you kind of have had your eye on. It's giving like secret crush sort of energy a little bit. But I also kind of feel like with the 7 of Swords, there's something here within your energy that you are either avoiding when it comes to this person, or maybe you're not addressing openly or honestly when it comes to this person, because the 7 of Swords is an energy of like deception, right? So let's keep going. I want to understand what that is for you, my viewer. The other thing that I kind of feel is for some of you guys, I'm wondering if this person comes on a little bit strong, which activates your flight. Maybe some of you are like a flight risk, or you kind of you like to maintain like your space in relationships. And so like if somebody comes on really strong, it might be a little bit too much for you, right? Let's see. Tell me more, Spirit, about this connection between a group number 1 and this person. Yeah, like I feel the intensity here. Like I think this is going to feel real good. Group 1. Let's see. So we have religious factors coming through. And then show me this person, please, Spirit. Okay, hold on. We have way too many cards flying out. Show me this person's energy, please, Spirit. We're going to keep this here. We have healing family issues. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe the thing with this 10 of Wands that's a little challenging is this person is still having a little bit of baggage, right? Like this says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So this could be like older, like parental stuff that this person is bringing up. But I think for a lot of you guys, this person has like an ex or like a family, children could be involved in this for some of you. And they may also, for some of you guys, we have very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So there could be a little bit of an indecisive energy that they're bringing into play as well that you all are picking up on that could be kind of activating your, like I almost feel like some of you guys are going to want to ghost this person, or that you're going to want to like exit stage left, right? Whenever some of this stuff is coming up with them. you guys know your own energy, right? So with the Seven of Swords in a love reading, this can mean a couple of different things. I'm just going to kind of list them off, and then you take what resonates with what you know about your own energy. But the Seven of Swords can be like deception. It can be cheating. It can be lying by omission, like not not telling someone something for some reason. But it can also be like a self-sabotaging energy too, where like we're not expressing our truth out of self-preservation or protection. It can also be a very strategic energy where we're moving in silence. It could even be some of you guys just don't want to tell anybody about this connection yet. Maybe you just want to keep it to yourself, right? But there's definitely some sort of secrecy energy here. And with it being right next to the religious factors, there could be something here about like your values, right? Whether it be like religion, spirituality, culture, value, like any sort of political belief, like it could be anything, where I feel like maybe you and this person could have some differences here. It could even just be their situation, right? Like if they are still like legally married, but they're going through separate, like there's just something here that I feel like for you guys, you're not wanting to like be super open with people about whatever it is. Okay, so let's keep going. We're going to get a few more cards here about this connection, and then we will transition to see who this person is. So tell us a little bit more, please, Spirit, about this connection. What's next in love for pile number 1, their next romantic relationship. Look, you and this person, I feel like y'all already know who this is, because you and this person, I think, have been eyeing one another for a while, okay? So let's see. What else? So for group 1, tell us more about the energy of this relationship. Yeah, it's like with that romanticism energy and the Seven of Swords, I'm just wondering if there's something that you guys are sort of like willfully ignoring about this person. I don't know, because it just feels really good. Joining energy, please, Spirit. Tell me more about this connection, please. We have the Chase. Okay, show me the energy of my viewers, please, Spirit. And how they're showing up in this relationship. We have breadcrumbing. That's so interesting. Maybe you guys aren't that into it. I don't know. And then please, Spirit, show me the energy of this person. Talking phase. I kind of wonder if when you guys first, like, I do think that there's an energy of you being chased by this person, right? Like there's a chase energy here. And I feel like it's more them based off everything else I see in their energy. I wonder if this person is like texting you a lot, or like I feel like they're just doing something to really heavily pursue you, and you guys are like, okay, I like you, but like it's a little extreme. You know what I mean? Like I think there's something about their communication that feels like it's very all in. And I think you guys like it. I think you guys are going to like feeling chased by this person. I almost actually wonder, this is what I see now that I have all the cards together here. I think that you guys are being strategic about how much time you give to this person and how much investment you're giving to this person, especially if they're coming on like really, really strong. I think you all are going to feel that. I think you're going to like it. They're going to show up as being like really into you. But I think that you guys are maybe trying to strategically manage the pace of this situation. You know, so maybe this person, when you guys meet, they're going to want to see you all the time. Maybe they're texting every day. They're like doing too much, you know, or I mean, that's subjective, right? But maybe they're like texting every day, or they're wanting to see you like every single day. And you're maybe kind of slowing it down and saying like, hey, once a week I'm available, right? Like kind of breadcrumbing, not out of like playing games, but out of like wanting to get to know them more foundationally, right? Get to know them properly, taking things a little bit more slowly over time. But with the Seven of Swords, it's almost like you're not expressing that to them, like why you're doing it. You're just kind of altering your behavior in this way. But they're going to chase you. They're going to like that. Okay. So this is kind of what I'm seeing, group 1. let's take a look and see who this person is. I'm really intrigued. So we're going to start with this little deck to get some traits about them, and then I have another little deck that will help us get some traits. So tell me a little bit, Spirit, about who this is. That's coming toward pile number 1. Who is coming towards pile 1? Who is this person? The other thing with that 10 of Wands is maybe you guys meet, like they're helping you with something, or you're helping each other with something, you know, like there's an energy of like work and burdens here. All right, let's see, group 1. Who is this? We have Pisces. There's more Pisces coming through with that Neptune. Now this Piscean energy. We also have Libra coming up as well for this person. Sociable, idealistic, diplomatic. Yeah, I definitely think they're idealistic when it comes to you. This could be an artsy kind of person as well. Let's see, who is this person? Please, Spirit, coming through for group 1. We have Cancer energy here as well. Very watery vibes for sure with your person, group number 1. We do have long-term coming through as well. So yeah, I definitely feel like this is a connection that has, as it's showing here in the energy, I do think this connection has the potential to go long-term. I feel like I'm picking up on like the early stages of dating, which makes sense because we're talking about like, you know, the next energy headed toward you with regard to new love and your next relationship. But I definitely think this one has the potential to go long-term for sure. Let's see. So group number 1. Can you tell us, please, Spirit, a little bit more about this person so that group 1 can be on the lookout? Okay, has a unique smile. Okay. So something about their smile is unique. They have blue eyes. Keep in mind, guys, this is general, so these may not be super accurate to every person out there. We have wears 3 red items frequently, so they wear the color red a lot. What else? Will be the one to ask you out. Yeah, they're a chaser. They're coming after you. Okay. Let's get a couple more. Dark hair. Let's get one more. And has a personal pride for their collectibles. We also have dyes their hair unusual colors here at the bottom. So this is what I see, group 1. It looks pretty promising. Comment below. Let me know if you have any clue of who this is. And if you guys do want to continue to support my work, my website is linked in the description box below if you want to book a reading. I would also encourage you to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you'll be updated whenever I post new content, and I look forward to seeing you in the next reading soon. Bye. Hey, group number 2, and welcome to your reading. So today I'm super excited because we're going to be looking into your next romantic relationship. So my intention with this reading is to look into the next potential like committed relationship that you would be in. And we're going to take a look at kind of the dynamics at play in that connection, as well as get some clues about who the person is that you might be with. Remember, this is a general collective reading on YouTube, so messages may not apply specifically to every single person's story out there. So if something feels like it doesn't really align with you, simply just release that and let that go. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, all the details on how you can are linked in the description box. And also remember, guys, you have free will as well. So just because there's something predicted for you in one of these general readings, it doesn't mean that you have to accept that when it comes toward you, right? So like if you don't like the reading, or if you don't like the person that we're seeing coming through, if you do meet them in real life, you can just say, no, thank you. All right, so let's jump in group number 2 to see a little bit about the dynamics of this connection. So we are starting off with empathy, with Mercury being here. And then we also have the 3rd house, communication. Ooh. Okay, group 2. So very Mercury oriented, very Mercury heavy with the 3rd house, and we have it here, Mercury. So I think that you and this person talking and communicating is highly significant. So you and this person could meet over some form of communication like writing, radio, podcast, phone. Like there's just something about talking and communicating, or how you guys meet, that has to do with communication, that is significant here. Now, I definitely think that empathy, like compassion and empathy with the way that you communicate with each other, is also highly significant in this connection because of the key word being empathy here. So it does look like you and this person have like a really beautiful way of connecting with each other through communication. And I also kind of feel for a lot of you guys for group 2, like this person I think has been either like watching you for a while or had their eye on you for a while, or maybe you guys already have an idea of who they are, because it feels like they're in your auric field right now as we're doing this reading. I think they have a lot of admiration for you. 3rd house is also like short distance travel and neighborhood stuff. So like you could meet this person just, you know, somewhere in your neighborhood or in your community. Even like school. Learning, you know, somewhere where you learn. So let's keep going, group 2. So tell us a little bit, Spirit, about this relationship coming through for group number 2. Tell me a little bit about this relationship coming through for group number 2. Tell me about this connection, please, Spirit. Ooh, okay, we've got the 3 of Swords starting us off with a bang. Show me the energy, Spirit, of my viewers and how they're showing up energetically in this connection. We have the Emperor. And show me the energy of this person coming toward them, please, Spirit, and how they're showing up in this connection. Okay, hold on. We've got way too many cards. We have the Sun. Okay. I'm going to pull just a couple of clarifiers here with these oracle cards, and then we will jump in. Group 2. So tell me more, Spirit, about this next new relationship coming in for group 2. We have karmic relationship. Okay. We also have the clock. All right. We do have unconditional love with kisses here. So yeah, I definitely think there's very like sweet communication exchanges between you and this person for sure. So let's see what this is, group 2. So 3 of Swords coming up to represent this connection is a very strong card. Definitely not always a card that we want to see when it comes to love readings, right? But it kind of makes sense with the karmic relationship. I think that you and this person are both kind of healing when you're coming into communication with each other, which makes a lot of sense with this empathy being here. Because I think that you and this person will have to communicate a lot about what's coming up for you, about what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what's hurting you, what's triggering you. I see there being a really strong need to kind of be upfront about those things. Because you, my viewer, with this karmic relationship energy, there's definitely like something about this person that might trigger you a little bit, maybe the way they communicate. And this person also is healing as well with the clock, which is talking about cycles, right? So there could be some sort of pattern or cycle that this person is also closing out in their love life when you guys do meet each other. You guys have this Emperor energy coming through, right? So the Emperor is all about like authority, and it can be about like control. And in this card in particular, we have an Emperor who is like the director, right? He's trying to direct people around what he wants to see, what he wants them to do, calling time, things like that. And so I think that with this relationship, that is what's being healed for you. There's something around needing to be in control, or something around wanting things to look or be a certain way, or something around authority that's coming through for you, and maybe even standing in your power, standing in your authority a little bit more, and again, communicating with empathy about your needs. Emperor energy is also very strong boundaries, right? So you guys, when you meet this person, could have some pretty strong boundaries in place because of this Three of Swords of like heartbreak and hurt that you all have been through in the past. Okay. This could be something connected to father energy as well for some of you, maybe, or just like a masculine authority figure in your life, where maybe this person kind of reminds you of that person or brings up some familiar patterns or energies. But I think it's important to remember that, just because this person might display a behavior that feels similar to something that you've encountered in the past, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to respond to it the same way or that their intentions are bad, right? It's just a learning. With karmic relationship, it's telling me this is just a learning process. So your person is over here with the sun and the clock, right? Okay, so I actually feel like this person has a very positive disposition as it pertains to this connection. Like I think, they have the kisses here, unconditional love, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. I think with this empathy, I actually feel like this person is going to be very sweet and very bright and very kind to you when you guys meet. And they may actually understand that this is going to take time, right? Because of whatever it is that you've been through. Maybe for some of you guys, you already know who this person is. With the karmic relationship, this could be a repeat of someone from the past coming up. So they understand the history. They understand like where things have gone wrong in the past. And they're understanding that this is going to take time. It's not going to be like overnight. Things are going to be just perfect and seamless between us. They come across as patient though. And with the sun being here, I think the dual message is that this person illuminates for you the trigger, or they illuminate for you the need that is not being fulfilled, or the way that you need to communicate your needs. I do think this person may have some behavior that feels a little triggering because they do shine really bright. They do have this beautiful, vibrant, positive energy, but I also think this person gets a lot of attention from others. And this person may have, a full life outside of this connection, right? Where they like to, pursue their hobbies, their interests, again, something with communication. And maybe them kind of like being away for extended periods of time or not communicating about like who people are or what's going on, it might bring up this energy of like being triggered. So really interesting, group 2. So let's keep going. Let's keep going and see what else comes through about this relationship. So group 2, what else, Spirit, does group 2 need to know about this next connection, this next romantic relationship? Show me the energy of my viewers, please, Spirit. What they need to know about this situation. Okay. Yeah, there's trust issues here. Show me the energy of this person. What's their energy toward my group 2 viewers in this connection? Attraction. Yeah. This is a person who is very we have children. Yeah, see, I feel like there's inner child stuff coming up with you guys. So this is a person who's very optimistic. They are living their life to the best, right? They love their life. They're living a great life. And I think a lot of people find them attractive because they shine this bright light, okay? I think that's part of what's happening here, with the trust issue, because I think that even though this person has positive energy and intention toward you, they also have a lot of admirers and a lot of people that are drawn to their light. And so maybe for you guys, you're like, no, I want you to set boundaries. Like, who are these people? Like, who are these people that are like vying for your attention? And so, I think that's where the trust issue is coming from. So this person is going to illuminate some things for you, group number 2. They're going to illuminate some things for you that that it may be time to heal, or that it may be time to work through. And I don't know if you guys follow my friend Joy at A Journey in Light Tarot here on YouTube, but something that she always says is that wounds are things that happen in relationships, like relational wounds or triggers. Like sometimes you need to actually heal those things with someone else, right? Because when you have experienced something that has made it difficult to trust, or you've been betrayed in the past, or like someone's broken your heart, I think sometimes being able to be with someone new who's able to show you that something different is possible can be very healing, right? So we don't always have to feel like we need to heal all alone all the time. So yeah, I think that this person is definitely going to bring up some stuff for you, group 2. So far, I'm not seeing any like super red flags with them, but let's keep going. We're going to get a few more of these, and then we will take a look at some traits to see who they might be. So tell me a little bit more, please, Spirit, for group 2 about this person. The joining energy here of this connection. What do we need to know, or the overall energy of this connection for group 2? We have running from love. I do see it just slightly a little bit in both of your energies here, right? Because I think for you guys, you're coming into this feeling very boundaried because of heartbreak that you've experienced in the past. This person as well, if we notice the sun, the woman on this horse is kind of facing in this direction. They're facing away from this emperor and this heartbreak. So I think that they also kind of like to be free, and they also may have a tendency to maybe avoid difficult emotions, but they are shining a light onto some difficult emotions here. But yeah, I think both people in this connection are afraid of getting hurt for sure. Let's keep going. Show me the energy of my group 1 viewers, please, Spirit. We have begging. Yeah, see, there's something about this person and, just the fact that they're surrounded by so many admirers or so many people, friends, obligations. I think some of you might be feeling, look, we have priority flying out of the deck. I feel like Spirit wants us to take that. I think that a lot of you guys are kind of worried or perceiving that they don't have a lot of time for you. Like maybe they're not fully prioritizing you in the way that you would want. Okay, so this person, I think they have positive intentions, but they may have a very full life that they're really enjoying living, right? And so it might take this person a little bit of time to show that you are a priority. Group 2. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Because I think they're just busy. I think they have a lot on their plate. Now, obviously, someone being busy is not an excuse, because we make time for the things that that are important to us, right? But I think for you, my viewer, Spirit was highlighting Mercury, communication being significant here. So I think for you, my viewer, this connection, when you guys connect, it's going to feel really good. This person brings a lot of positive energy, and you guys are going to have this communication, commonality, like a hobby or an interest or something in common. But I think that you're going to be really triggered to actually communicate with empathy with this person and really advocate for what you're seeing, what you're needing, setting boundaries as well. And then having to kind of lean back and trust that, like, if this person is the person for you, they're going to receive that feedback and they're going to make the appropriate changes. I think for them, it's just going to take a little bit of time for them to, come into that realization with the clock, So let's see, group 2. I already feel like you guys like hate this, hate this reading. But this is what I see. So let's see a little bit about who this person is, group 2. So let's see, who is this person that group 2 may end up connecting with, Spirit? Who is this person, Spirit? So we have coming into nurture and support. Yeah, I mean, they have like a very warm energy. We also have coming in as a partner or companion at the bottom of the deck. I don't think they have bad intentions toward you, group 2. I don't. I just think it's like the very nature of who they are. We have Aquarius energy here. They're very independent, right? But they also have this energy of detachment here too. And that could be what's kind of pulling up those triggers for you. We also have the year of the tiger. Enthusiastic, courageous, ambitious, competitive, leadership, confidence, and charismatic. Exactly, yeah. This person, I think they just have a lot of admirers. It doesn't have to mean love interest in particular. I just think that they have a lot of people drawn to them in their life because they're so positive and they're so vibrant and charismatic with the sun. They attract a lot of attention, right? But I feel that their intentions toward you are positive. It's just going to be like a relationship. If you guys choose this connection, I think that you just have to realize that you're going to be triggered a little bit by who they are. And it's an opportunity, right, for you to advocate for yourself and to tell this person how you're feeling so that they have the opportunity to adjust. Okay, so let's see. Tell us a little more, please, Spirit, about who this person is. Who is this person, group 2? Oh my gosh. All right. I feel like this is way too many flying out. Yeah, that's way too many. Who is coming through, Spirit, for group 2? These are just some descriptors. So again, these may not resonate super specifically with all of you. So we have wears more than 2 rings frequently. So they like jewelry. We have has a triple syllable first name. I hope you guys come back and tell me if you end up meeting this person, because I feel like some of these are so oddly specific, All right, we've got their first name begins with a vowel, can speak more than 1 language fluently. So that's pretty cool. We'll get a few more. We have wants to send you a message. Okay, yeah, see, there's someone they kind of might already know who you are. All right, we have likes to use their middle name and has been in your proximity at least once in the last 6 months. So yeah, very strong energy that this person has been in your field, auric field, group 2, in the last few months. We also have that there's a 3 to 5 year age difference between you. So that could be a factor here too, especially with that Emperor coming up in your energy, group 2. You guys could be a little bit more mature or a little bit older than this person. They definitely have a very like free-spirited vibe to them for sure, especially with that Aquarian energy. So this is what I see, group 2. If this checks out with what you know about your love life, I would love to hear from you in the comments. And if you guys do want to continue to support my work, please do subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you will be updated whenever I post new content. And I look forward to seeing you in the next reading soon. Bye. Hey, group 3, and welcome to your reading. So if you guys selected the Black Moonstone Crystal and the Field Tarot, this will be your message where we're looking into your next romantic relationship. So I'm really excited for this message. We will be looking first into kind of like the overall relationship dynamics between you and this person, and then we'll also try to get some clues about who this person is. So keep in mind, before we start, it's a general collective reading on YouTube, so this may not be specifically for every single person out there. If you guys did want to book a personal with me, the details are linked in the description box down below. And also keep in mind that you have free will. So just because someone or something is like predicted for you in one of these general readings, it doesn't mean that you have to engage in it or receive it if that person does come into your life. Okay? So let's just see. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you, Group 3, about your next romantic relationship. So overall energy, we have freedom with Uranus here. And we have the Ascendant, entrance. Very interesting. So I kind of wonder for some of you guys if this is someone coming into your life after you cut the cord with someone or something else, because this is very clearly like a cord cutting ritual that she's doing here, and she's like cutting the picture of them in half, and this person is like exiting, right? So I think for a lot of you guys, this could be a person that comes into your life once you've severed ties with someone else or some other situation. The other thing too is that this could be a person who you cut the cord with and then they come back, leading to some sort of new start, some sort of new fresh start in the connection. The Ascendant is interesting because this is kind of like the lens through which we are viewing something. So I'm almost wondering if for some of you guys, there's something about the lens through which you're viewing this person or viewing this connection that drastically shifts. So maybe you meet them and they kind of come across a certain way, or you view them in a certain light, and then something shifts or changes where you kind of let go of that viewpoint and you're shifting gears into something new and different. Freedom is interesting too, because in a relationship, it is still very important to maintain some semblance of freedom and autonomy over ourselves as an individual. So I'm also wondering if for some of you, you're looking at this connection a little bit differently in the sense that, maybe this person travels a lot, or maybe they're at a long distance from you, or maybe you guys will be spending like long distances of time apart. And maybe there's a shift in perspective around how you look at that as you move forward and get to know them. So let's keep going. I want to see what other info we can get here for Group 3. So Spirit, please let us know what is happening. What is this relationship for Group 3? What is this next new relationship for my Group 3 viewers? Tell us more about this connection, please, Spirit. Yeah, I think with Uranus, there's definitely like an instability that I see here, but I'm trying to understand what it is so I can give you guys like the grounded truth of what I see of that. So we have the 10 of Pentacles. It's so interesting that it says establishment on it, because Uranus is like anti-establishment. So show me the energy of my viewers, please, Spirit, how they're showing up in this connection with this person. We have the Eight of Wands, as I just mess everything up here. And show me the energy of this person, please, Spirit, and how they're showing up in this connection with my Group 3 viewers. The Tower. Oh, wow. Woo. All right, guys. So very interesting, especially with this person. They may take you really by surprise. Okay. Let's keep going. I want to pull some oracles for clarifiers here, and then we'll get into this a little bit more. So Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this next romantic relationship that's coming through for my Group 3 viewers. Showing me first the energy of my viewers, on the left and the energy of this person on the right, please. We have the Phoenix, new phases, yes. And then show me this person. Oh, wow. We have heartbroken, and then we have the chaser coming through. We do also have soulmates at the bottom of the deck here. So yeah, I definitely think this is a soul level, soulmate type of connection, if you guys believe in that. Okay, so what is happening, you guys? We have a Four of Wands here at the bottom as well, which is definitely an energy of like commitment and, as the card says, celebration, marriage, things like that. And you guys also have the Ten of Pentacles that represent the joining energy of this connection or the connection itself. So the one thing I am going to say, even though we have a lot of this like chaotic sort of energy here with Uranus in the Tower, I definitely think that this is a connection that does have the potential to go long term. But I think that it's going to require a perspective shift from you guys, and I think from this person as well. So Ten of Pentacles, this is definitely a connection that is like long-term or could be long-term. Maybe you guys have like a similar view on building like a legacy together, like getting married, like having children, working together in some capacity. Like maybe you and this person like run a business together or something like that. That could be the case here. For some of you guys, this could also be like, I keep getting like a past person where maybe you've had, you know, some type of connection with them already. And then we sever ties, cut that cord. And now we're coming back for a new beginning with a fresh like perspective on how we're navigating this connection moving forward. Because the Phoenix, it does talk about new phases, rekindling a connection, renewing, transforming a connection, changing our minds about something, right? So I think that you and this person, like there's something about them where you're changing your mind, I think, very quickly with this Eight of Wands about this person, group 3. And there's a lot of passionate energy that I see toward them. This person, again, could live at a distance, or there could be like travel involved here on your end with this Eight of Wands. But I definitely see you like moving with a quickness or wanting to move toward them really quickly here with this Eight of Wands. Lots of passion here. This person with the Tower, it's like I'm almost kind of getting this vibe with the Ascendant here, that maybe you and this person in the form that you knew each other was a little bit more surface level, right? So whatever there was going on the surface, however you guys were connecting or meeting each other, I think there was probably some like judgment, maybe on both sides, about the other person. But I think that there's some sort of realization, especially from this person coming in, once you're kind of gone and out of their life, or once you kind of separate out of their life, they're like really like shocked by that. And I think they're having a realization that, you know, this isn't what they wanted. There's like a separation energy here, a breakup energy here coming through for them. And I see them chasing you. Like having this realization that this is deeper for them than surface level, having this realization that like they want to build something or they want to protect like the stability of this connection. And now they're activating that chaser energy. Whew. All right, let's keep going, group 3. What else, Spirit? What is this next romantic relationship? Please, Spirit. For group 3, what else can you tell us about this connection? I do feel pretty drained as I'm tapping into this energy, group 3, I have to be honest with you, which makes me feel like things with this person could be feeling really heavy right now, because I do think for a lot of you guys, this is not like a new person. It feels like a new phase with someone you already know, even if it's just someone you've known very briefly with the Ascendant. Show me this person's energy, please, Spirit. Heart-to-heart conversations. Interesting. Okay. This person does have pay attention to the red flags and forgiving and learning here at the bottom of the deck. And I'm wondering if they were perceiving some sort of red flags in you because they have some unhealed aspects of themselves as they interface in relationships. Okay. This person wants to talk to you. This person is wanting to deepen the connection. This person is wanting to be open and honest about how they're feeling. And I think for you guys, something about that really shifts your perspective about them, and you're activated by these feelings of love and passion that you have for this person. Yeah, I just saw 1111. This could be a twin flame connection for some of you if you ascribe to that. I know not everybody believes in the twin flame connections, but I do get that a little bit. Like there's definitely some spiritual connection or spiritual awakening, especially with this person. Tell us more, Spirit, about this next romantic relationship. I think it's coming through pretty quickly though, group 3. It's like as soon as you cut that energetic cord, or as soon as you separate, or as soon as you end something, it's like immediately things are reactivating, but they're reactivating in a totally new and different way than what they were before. So show me, again, Spirit, a little bit about this connection, the joining energy or overall energy between group 3 and this new person, or this person that they're starting a relationship with, potentially. Yeah, we have trust issues. See, there's something like on the surface here where you and this person just maybe aren't feeling like you can fully open up to one another. I want to read to you guys a little bit about the Ascendant from the guidebook here. So let's see. So in the natal chart, the Ascendant tells a story about how you walked into this life at your birth and how you walk into any new situation. It describes the door through which you see the world and the world sees you, your filter system, and hints at your awakening consciousness. The Ascendant, also known as the rising sign, describes the degree of the zodiac just coming up over the eastern horizon at the moment of your place of birth. So how do you see the world? Take a long look at the assumptions and presumptions through which you filter your experience of reality. Really look at how your privilege, trauma, or certain attributes of your history can distort the reality of the moment. Do what you can to dismantle those obstructions so you can see the whole view. Open that aperture. So that's kind of what I mean. Like, I think that there have been some red flags in this connection, especially maybe for this person, where they've been perceiving you in a way that may not be accurate based off of their hurts and their experiences that they've been through in love. And maybe there's a little bit of that, happening on your end of things too, group number 3. And thus it's creating this trust issue because you guys are both kind of perceiving something that might feel a little off to the other, when really all that needs to happen is we need to go a little bit deeper. And I see this person wanting that. So let's see, group 3. Show me the energy of my viewers, please, Spirit, how they're showing up in this connection. We have situationship. Yeah, maybe you guys have just been in like a gray area with this person for a while, or not sure about how you felt about them. Show me the energy of this person, please, Spirit. How are they showing up with my group 3 viewers in this connection? We have single, interesting. And we also have hurt as well. Yeah, I mean, I think that you guys are having a shift in perspective. Like maybe your feelings for this person were a little lukewarm. Maybe this person was kind of focusing on being independent. Again, we have freedom energy with Uranus. Like maybe this person was like, no, I just want to be single. Or maybe you were kind of casually dating them and they were like still acting like they were single, creating this gray area in the connection. But what I see is a huge tower moment, especially for this person, whenever you guys kind of sever ties here. And I think it's going to push them to really have like a heart-to-heart discussion with you about how they're feeling moving forward. And with that 10 of Pentacles, you guys, I do think that, this does have potential. It does have long-term relationship potential. But what Spirit is saying is like with the Ascendant is that we have to go deeper and both people have to really like assess the assumptions that they're making based off of like surface level things that are going on. So hopefully that makes sense, group 3. So let's take a look at who this person is. Coming towards my beautiful group 3 viewers. Please, Spirit. Yeah, it's like maybe this person has a fear of abandonment or something. And then when they see that like you're kind of lukewarm about them, or maybe you're not like totally sold on the connection, right? Instead of them like having a conversation with you, maybe they just like distance themselves or, something like that. All right. Tell us a little bit, Spirit, about who this person is that's coming toward group 3. We have nearby. So this is someone either physically near you or energetically. This situation is coming up soon. We have Scorpio energy. Very passionate, distrusting coming through. Yeah, I think this person definitely has some trust issues for sure. And then we also have karmic energy coming up as well. We do have distant. So again, they could be at a distance or there's some sort of like disconnect in this relationship at this time, which makes a lot of sense. I think for those of you that are coming into this reading and you know that you've just recently cut someone off, that's who this reading is picking up on. Okay. Or maybe this person cut you off to be single and now there's like a shift in perspective here. Yeah, definitely karmic energy for this person though. So who else, Spirit, or what else, Spirit, does group 3 need to know about this person? Some additional traits that you can illuminate about them. Is physically active, will come into your life when you least expect it. Yeah, Uranus. It's going to be a sudden shift. Let me think about this for a second, group 3. Because maybe for some of you, you don't know this person, right? But like, maybe you know of them and you're kind of shocked when they finally approach you, Because they do have the single energy being here on their end of things. So maybe this person has been single for a long time or newly single, just getting out of something, which is playing into the trust issues. And maybe there's something on the surface about you that this person is perceiving as being a red flag that's not actually a red flag if they would just open up and go a little bit deeper with you. So if that's the situation, I feel like for a lot of my group 3 viewers, yeah, I mean, I definitely think that you're open to this connection. I think there's a lot of passion on your end of things. Let's see. We have, spends their money quickly. Okay. We has a triple syllable first name, called you the other night. Yeah. So again, some of you guys already know who this person is. Maybe you blocked them and you don't know, but they've been trying to call you. We have is a fire sun sign, so Leo, Sag, Aries. There's also a lot of Aquarius energy here. And then we do have Scorpio as well. We also have Mars, though, with the Tower, so this person could be very passionate as well. All right, then we've got is vegetarian, and communicating their feelings comes easy for them. But the thing is I don't think it really does initially, but something changes. And hold on, you guys. But yeah, but something changes and pushes them to open up more to you, which allows there to be a shift in this connection for the positive. So this is what I see at group 3. Very interesting reading. Definitely was getting a lot of mixed scenarios here. Like for some of you, this is a new person. For a lot of you, I think this is someone you already know or that you've already kind of like casually dated before that could be coming back around for another chance. So let me know in the comments if you know who this person is and what's been happening in your love life so far. And if you guys do want to continue to support my work, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Hit notification bell so that you'll be updated when I post new readings, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.